Previously on Cheerleader U.
All right, here we go, ready? 5, 6.
The squad pulled out all the stops, making their video for national championship consideration.
Given the fact that, we had to have 2 new guys moved up because we lost Brad and Dustin, I thought it would have made it a little bit harder, but again, everybody jumped in, did their job. We got a good tape, and I feel really good about it.
However, their performance at Big Blue Madness was disappointing.
A drop like that in nationals can definitely cost us a championship.
Now the big questions are, who will Coach JOMO choose to be on the mat in the championship routine?
Explode, like that, yes. That's what I want to see every time.
And will a surprise trip to a bowl game derail their preparation for competition? With Big Blue Madness behind them, the basketball season is now in full swing, and the squad finds themselves busier than ever.
Go, 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 go! I love basketball games. It's one of my favorite parts about cheering here. We just have great tradition in basketball, and we have the winningest basketball program in the country, so it's just really exciting to cheer for a team of that caliber.
It's been several days since the team submitted the video for nationals consideration. After the game, the squad waits anxiously for the all-important phone call. Will they receive a coveted paid invitation?
Like this.
Yes, it's T-Lynn. Yeah?
Really? You mean we only got first place in the South? Yes! That's what we wanted to hear. We got first place in the South.
That's it.
Okay, no ties. No ties. First place. Okay, President is set.
With the assurance of the paid bid, the squad gets down to the business of making a winning routine. But now comes the hard part for JOMO. He has to choose which 16 squad members will be on the mat in Orlando.
I wish we could have 20 people out there because I can use all of them in a routine, but you pick 9 guys because since the guys do the holding and the pitching, you need a little bit more of the guys than you do the girls. But I keep the 9-7 format because it's what we've done, it's always worked, so if it's not broke, why fix it,
Having lost several veteran males over the course of the season, JOMO has no extra guys to spare, and he needs them all. But with the girls comes the tough part. He has to select which 7 of the 10 girls will be on the mat.
We have specific roles that I need filled. I need bases, I need top girls, and then, usually I just need like a utility person, somebody that can kind of do it all.
The seasoned veterans, Kelly, Jenny, Tara, Danielle, and Drew, are assured that they will have a part in the performance based on their experience as members of last year's championship squad.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there we go. Nice. Thank you. Woo. Great job. That was awesome. Good job. Good job. Good job. High five. Okay.
But that leaves only 2 spots and 5 young women hoping for an opening, including new team members Monica, Kat, and Courtney.
If I make the mat, I clearly would be happy, but if I don't, I'm going to support the team no matter what. I just think it's an excellent experience and a great time to be a part of this squad.
With little experience on the squad, JOMO's focus shifts away from the new squad members and instead awards the first of the 2 coveted spots to Billy Sue, a senior who has shown outstanding talent.
In picking Billy Sue, over some of the other girls, I got an all-around utility person, a person that's worked hard to get to where she is, that has the experiences, won 3 national championships with other programs, and so I feel very confident in her that she's going to be able to pull that off.
Now it comes down to a choice between JENNA, a sophomore, and SHEENA, a senior. Both have been on the squad 2 years, but neither of them were on the mat at nationals last year.
I didn't make my decision until actually this morning, for sure. I went to bed on it, it kept going back and forth between a few of the girls, trying to pick the right one, and after a night of sleep, I was able to kind of remove the emotional component and, you know, pick based on skill and what was best fit for the team.
With his decision made, each girl is called into JOMO's office.
First of all, I think you've made great improvements since last year, actually. I mean, and I'll be honest, I don't know if I've ever told you, but the beginning of the first semester, you know, I was kind of doubting as whether or not, you know, you'd be a person that you keep around in the program, you know. And then that second semester, you just really turned it on. And at the end of last semester, I knew you were going to be on the nationals floor. You are going to be on the nationals floor this year, so.
Thank you very
Congratulations.
much.
Let's go win our 16th national championship.
Sounds good.
All
I'm
right.
ready.
My meeting went very well with JOMO. I found out that I'm on the floor this year, so I will be getting to compete, so I'm very excited about that.
Come on in. What's up, SHEENA?
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Take your outfit.
Thanks.
Well, I just want to talk to you about, you know, nationals and stuff like that. As far as nationals is concerned, I did not have you as one of the girls to be going to compete for nationals. I always try to pick on talent, you know what I mean? And seniority does not factor into it with me. I don't care if somebody's a fourth-year senior or it's your first year. I just try to pick the best people. And I don't think, you know, I just didn't have you in that top 7, you know.
The other spot that I'm not in, what are you gonna have them do that is better than what I can do?
It's nothing that you didn't do, but if I just assess the skills, you know, as far as what we need, I just feel there are people that have better skills than you.
I just feel like I really feel like I can do all of that. I feel like I can be there and I can do everything you want and more. And I feel like I just want the chance to do that. Like, I didn't get to do that last year, and I sat there and understood why I wasn't there. I mean, it was a first year and Drew had better skills than me. Understood that, but this year I have all that, and I just want to show you that I can do everything you want in the routine.
So I understand where you're coming from. You know, I mean, if you step it up a level, you know, I don't mind reevaluating that. You know, but I guess I just need to see more. You know what I mean? Just more.
Well,
But
then I'll work hard and I'll prove it to you.
all right. Thanks.
The outcome for SHEENA is a bitter disappointment. She, along with Courtney, Monica, and Kat, will be on the sidelines for nationals. Coming up, the squad puts their hearts into a new routine, but faces the loss of another team member.
Just as a coach, when somebody leaves, you kind of feel like it's your fault. You know, and I never want to lose anybody.
With the team decided for nationals, JOMO begins the intense workout schedule to get them ready. Having won the last 3 championships in a row, JOMO has to literally top himself with the design of a new routine.
Each year when we go about designing the routine, it involves the input of myself and the team. I look at a lot of films, a lot of routines from last year to try to get some ideas, and then, you know, just try to add a little bit more creativity to it or more difficulty to it. And then we put it in the routine. Also, you know, I like to use the cheerleaders a lot. You know, a lot of them have a lot of great ideas, and so I guess it's more of an amalgamation of all of our thoughts and efforts coming together to construct this routine. It's really a team effort. You know, we decide what we like and what we don't, and it happens too right after, you know, right after our national competition from last year. Once we're done with that, then we start brainstorming on things that we could do for the upcoming year. So it's a whole process. And by the time it comes around to November, you know, early October, you know, we have a pretty good idea of what we want to do. And then we put that into the Midnight Madness routine, see how it goes, see if it's feasible. And then we continue to tweak it and make changes until we get the results that we want, the end product that we want.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The routine is a work in progress, and everyone works hard to pull it together, not always successfully.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Step by frustrating step, JOMO puts them through each part of the performance. It's a learning process that takes hours of practice and patience.
1, 2, so handstand first. Dude. I got a 1, 2 or something. I did get a 1, 2. I know you're standing right there.
Knocked him out.
Even though it looks rough, the hours of practice finally pay off.
Let's try to come on. We can do this.
This time it's gonna hit.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Top down. 1, 2, down. All right, you guys, just bring it in.
If getting a winning routine together wasn't enough, JOMO has another problem to deal with and another disappointment for the squad.
I'm sure everybody by now knows about Harrison. All right. Guess it's not working out for him, and so again we have to undergo another loss. I felt bad for Harrison. Just as a coach, when somebody leaves, I kind of feel like it's your fault, you know, and I never want to lose anybody. It hurt when I lost Brad, it hurt when I lost Dustin, and it hurts now that we've lost Harrison, you know, so nobody else quit on me. You all stay with it. It'll be worthwhile.
I was really shocked that Harrison left the team. He was only here for not even a semester. And so I really felt like he would at least give it a year before he left, but I was shocked.
I always hate to see anybody go, you know, because I'm not only concerned about his place on the team, but also, I mean, he's got to do what's best for him, and that's what he says he's doing, so wish him luck.
The test the squad now faces is not physical, it's mental. Finals. Keeping up their grade point average is very important, so cracking the books takes the place of stunts and pyramids.
It's the last exam of your college career, right?
Totally done after this.
Keeping up with school and trying to push to get the best grades possible at the end of the semester, don't get quite as much sleep as I usually do, and so, that also takes its toll at practice, but you do what you gotta do. It's only 2 or 3 weeks of crunch time.
Not funny.
Right now, I'm just trying to really get through finals because that's got to be my first priority. And then once all of that's over, then I can really focus on, nationals. It's kind of a full week, but as soon as I get through with finals, that's kind of my dropping point and when stress will kind of fall off of me.
Even with the pressure of finals, it's business as usual for the squad, with basketball games and practice. And for the first time in many years, the University of Kentucky football team has been invited to a bowl game.
The bowl game, I think, is going to be great. We're going to the Music City Bowl in Nashville, and it's our first bowl game in a long time. So it kind of lets us cheer football one last time, and something I'm really excited about. I love football.
As the squad gets ready for the coming bowl game, disaster strikes. Veteran squad member Jenny falls at a practice and breaks her finger.
I haven't moved my wrist or these 2 fingers in 2 weeks now.
Her participation in the bowl game will be severely limited. Even more troubling, she will be on the sidelines at the national championships.
I hurt my hand doing a back handspring up. It's one of the stunt sequences in our routine this year. It was just a freak accident, so I'm out for nationals, which is a huge bummer, but it'll be okay.
We all hate it, that she's not out there, but she literally is out there with us. And I hate it for her, but we're doing the best that we can without her.
Being without Jenny, it was hard at first, because again, we lost a great leader, and just a great cheerleader. Jenny is probably one of the best cheerleaders I've coached. It's kind of bittersweet because this is Jenny's last year, her senior year, and she doesn't get to compete, so I'm a little torn about that, and I'm sure she is.
I think the team's doing fine with Jenny's injury. I think it was kind of a shock. We all know how talented she is, and do we need her? Yeah. Can we do it without her? Absolutely.
The team is missing Jenny just because she's one of our most talented girls, but I think that Sheena's done a really good job of stepping up and filling in for her and doing what she needed to do to make it all work, so it's all going good now.
When everything was chosen for the mat, I wasn't actually placed on the mat, which was upsetting, and I'm not gonna lie, I was upset about it. And but then Jenny broke her finger, and so I get to compete this year. I want to do my best and not technically take Jenny's spot because Jenny's so incredible and I love watching her. But I just want to make sure that I do my job as a teammate, so that way I don't let anybody down, and I don't know, I'm excited. It'll be fun.
Coming up, the squad is off to Nashville and the excitement of a bowl game. Nashville is alive with the pageantry of the Music City Bowl, and the fans are getting into the spirit. The cheerleaders are up and ready for the first big event. The Battle of the Bands turns into a real catfight as 15,000 fans cheer their teams on the streets of downtown Nashville.
That there were so many fans, just diehard fans right there, just ready to scream and yell CATS all the time. And our band, you know what, if they chose a winner, I guarantee we would have won. We totally beat them.
We definitely kicked butt, in my opinion. We had a lot more fans there in the first place, but I think that we did really well, and it was just a cool atmosphere, people all around us, and I just had a lot of fun doing it.
With nationals only days away, practice has to be squeezed in between the festivities. So JOMO puts them through the routine in front of a convention for cheerleaders.
So this will actually be the first time that we've performed this routine in front of a crowd. And, I'm a little excited about it, and at the same time, a little apprehensive about it because we're coming off a 4-day holiday break, and when they come back, you expect them to be a little bit rusty. But I'm a little worried about it, but at the same time, I think it's good for them to put them out there under the pressure, under the spotlight, and see how they perform under pressure.
We've done good warming up. I mean, the last one wasn't so great doing it full out, but
it's probably not quite performance ready, but it was our first time to do it since Christmas break, so we didn't do anything then.
We did well coming back.
I'm pleased, but I think some people are kind of freaked out, but we've been here for 4 years, so we kind of know how it goes.
We'll see.
The routine starts off a little shaky, but as the squad warms up, it comes together with dramatic basket tosses and difficult stunts. The hours of practice are paying off. It's working, almost.
Kentucky Wildcats.
Almost is not good enough, and anything short of perfection does not sit well with them.
Hey, not a bad performance. It actually started off really good. Only thing that was bad was that ending pyramid. All right? All we need to work on is making things a little bit more cleaner and timing. Our timing's off, especially like in the baskets and tumbling in. But we just need to work on those things. But I want to tell you guys, good job today, you guys. Way to come in here and hit it the first time, and way to get back out there and represent yourselves, guys. Good job. Cats on 3. 1, 2, 3.
It's game time, and it seems like all of Nashville has turned out to cheer on their favorite cat, the UK Wildcats or the Clemson Tigers.
At the bowl game, I expect for them to be energetic. This is not your typical home football crowd. It's the traveling fans, and the fans that travel tend to get into the game a little bit more. They're always willing to yell with the cheerleaders. So I definitely think it'll be a great opportunity for all of us, and I think the cheerleaders should be excited. They should be energetic, even more so just because, again, of the nature of this game.
Let's go Wildcats! Let's go Wildcats!
The snap. Woodson drops back. A little play action looking for Dickie Lyons. What a pass! Completion at the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Kentucky!
In the end, the UK Wildcats were too much for the Clemson Tigers. And the cheerleaders have something special to put in their scrapbooks.
Perfect ending. I wish we had more, like my first, second, and third years. I wish we got to experience it, but I'm very excited that I got to experience it this year.
It's a great time. We did awesome, even though we were tired from everything we're doing for nationals. And just watching the team be able to celebrate the end of the season like that was the deal.
It was a winning moment for the UK football team, but now the cheerleaders have to focus on their own goals. The National Cheerleading Championships are only a week away, and there is a lot of work ahead of them.